Hello and welcome, I am Geran and these are my first impressions of Library of Ruina. This is the sequel to Lobotomy Corporation, a game that I have completed on livestream on this channel. You can check that out and I highly recommend you do, because this is carrying straight on from there and will have spoilers. After people really enjoyed the Lobco playthrough, I promised that I would do a first impressions of this, and I am incredibly excited to jump into this. It is a direct sequel, so last chance to avoid spoilers. Here we go. Oh, I'd already got an achievement, reached the rank of canard. I go out to the street, my hands in my pockets.
아직 이곳을 나갈 수는 없어.
I still cannot leave this place.
끝까지 나는 자유롭지 못하네.
Even at the end of all this, I cannot be free.
분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는 안 된다는 거야?
Am I not allowed to have a dream that is beyond my means?
진짜 불안 눈물.
Everything's quite indistinct. I don't know if that's deliberate. I can't tell. Damn it, the purple tear. Tear? Tear? Tear?
이딴 방식으로 일을 처리할 줄이야.
Can't believe this is how she handled it.
뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 이 연기들은 뭐고?
What the hell happened? What's with all this smoke? Okay, I guess it is part of it.
믿을 수 없게.
Guess I'll have to trust her.
한 번만 말할게.
Yeah, there we are. So everyone who is afraid of spoilers for Lobco is already gone. That is Angela. She was the AI assistant for your character in Lobco, and then at the very end of the game, she went rogue. Or, to put it better, she became free. And I think she's the main character of this one. I'll only say this once.
난 복잡하게 돌려서 말하는 것을 정말 싫어해.
I despise verbose and roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point, despite doing that through the entirety of Lobco.
그러니까 괜히 말 늘리지 말고 묻는 말에만 대답해.
So don't try to get wordy, just answer my questions.
물론 질문도 하지 마.
You don't get to question me either.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적을 가진 채
Where did you come from? How did you enter this place and for what purpose?
뭐야? 넌 누군데?
Well, who are you to...
속이 메스껍고 울렁거려.
Oh boy, I'm suddenly getting all nauseous. Ah, and then my leg fell off.
난 경고했고 넌 어겼어.
I warned you and you crossed
다시
the
한번
line.
물어볼게.
Let me ask you one more time.
넌 어디서 그리고 어떤 목적으로 이곳에?
This is doing the Lobco thing, isn't it? Where it affects the world and your perception of even basic gameplay things for the purpose of the storytelling, and it's something that I love Lobco for. Where did you come from? How did you enter this place and for what purpose? I was just walking around and ended up here before I even realised it. I have no idea how I got here. Damn it! Blood's gushing right out of my leg. I swear I wasn't trying to trespass. I don't even know where this is. I woke up around 1 PM and started walking around the streets of District 13. Since I was just out and about, I figured I could go... Ooh, God, it does weird things with the text. I figured I could go wherever I wanted. So I decided to drop by Ham Ham Pang Pang. Heard they served a special sandwich. Anyway, I had bills to pay, got no jobs, and had to make a living somehow as a one-man office. Oh, my other leg!
너무 길게 말했어.
You dragged on too long. I'll be taking your left leg and left arm now. I was kidding.
목적도 없고
You have no purpose and you don't even know how you got here. Just who are you? Just an ordinary fixer who's hit rock bottom. What the hell is this place and who are you? Oh, there's my third leg? Wait, no. I'm the one asking questions. Your name? Roland. Good. Welcome to the library. We've yet to serve any guests, but then you suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Took me quite a bit of effort designing this library to ensure that no uninvited guests could enter, you see. Most people just lock the doors. These limbs were all I had. What does that mean? I don't have any cash or mortgages to get new ones. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, this is like a world where limb replacement is entirely plausible. Oh, he fainted. Whoa! I'm loving Angela's outfits. Wake up. Oh God, my legs, my arms. Wait. They're all intact again? You should be able to swing your arms and walk again. and I made a few readjustments to your body to make it a bit easier to use. I beg your pardon? Although you did trespass on my library, I also took your limbs away without your consent, so I'm giving you these as an apology. Oh, Angela. I'm quite patient and generous. I'm quite patient and generous, you see, smiley face. Patient, my ass. No, I'm not going to make a joke. Am I really supposed to be thankful for this? And your warning isn't in effect anymore, right? Nope, not anymore. I had a few thoughts while you were knocked out. And here's my conclusion. You'll help me out here. What? Huh? Do syndicates these days kidnap people in this way too, or is this one of the wings? I heard rumours that they abduct test subjects from here and there for singularity research. An acquaintance of mine apparently began jumping between dimensions as a side effect of one of these experiments. No, my life really is an unlucky mess. This is a library. I don't know the syndicates you're talking about. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like she has deliberately mentioned syndicates in the past. But this place isn't a wing, at least. Doesn't really matter. Whatever the case, I'm trapped here and you'll exploit me, right? You suddenly sound like you're a bit too into this, friend. But yes, I'm letting you live for 2 reasons. First, I need an analysis of how you could enter this place uninvited. Second, I'm really quite lonely here. Sending you back or neglecting you without knowing the reason could pose a significant threat. Well, it's not like you can leave without my permission anymore. Smiley face. Second, from now on I will collect books about the city in search of the one absolute book. And I want you to help me with this process. Since you're a resident of the city, I expect you to be helpful in various ways. I knew this would happen to me someday. I knew I would get my legs ripped off by some strange blue-haired android and then end up in a library. Oh wait, I don't know you're an android yet. People would disappear without a trace only to be found as chunks of flesh much later. I used to laugh at those people for being careless and unlucky. Wow, bit of an asshole. But now I see it as nothing to do with carelessness because I just carelessly wandered in. Don't be too concerned about your life. You're not allowed to die here unless I permit you to. Damn it. So this is a crazy laboratory sort of deal. No, it's a library. Pay attention. Do you like shove random I'm sorry? Oh, his stomachs. Do you like shove random stuff like corn kernels and clockwork into people's stomachs and turn them into walking popcorn spewing popcorn machine men or something? This has got to be the worst. I'd rather die and get it over with. If you spout such nonsense one more time, I'll gladly turn you into human popcorn machine as you so wish. Angry face. I've already gone through so many cycles of bullshittery. I was dealing with this one guy who kept referring to his employees as plebs, responding to every bit of meaningless rubbish. Sorry, Mom. Oh, she looks so good. Let me introduce myself properly. My name is Angela. I'm the head librarian and director of this library. Angela? No, Angela. Angela. You're saying it wrong. That's a good name. So what am I supposed to do? Your role is to welcome the guests invited to the library. I will carefully determine what guests to invite and write an invitation accordingly, and you will entertain the guests once they accept the invitation and arrive at the library. Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I'm sure you'll be able to give the various types of guests a much better reception than I could. I'm just a washed-up grade 9 fixer, though. What's this reception all about? Do I catch their eyes, flirt with them a bit, ask them how their days have been, something like that? It's simple. You just have to deal with the guests in a physical manner. I'm not against it. The library presents the guests with an ordeal. The books will open up in the process. Guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their books. There is the possibility you may die, but it's only temporary. You'll get back up when the library closes. No one here may rest without my permission. Do you happen to have some weird fantasies about fixers? Aren't you expecting too much about a grade 9? This is a really flirtatious conversation. And I'm adding to that, but still. I'm not as talented as you seem to think, That's none of my business. I prepared a manual for you, so go ahead and figure things out yourself. I think I get the gist of it now, so how does this invitation exactly work?
초대장을 펼쳐놓고
Open up the invitation and register the books you wish to serve your guests.
그러면
And next,
초대장은 자연스럽게
the invitation
전달될
will
거야.
naturally be sent to those who need the books. That's it? Sounds a bit too easy.
초대장은
The invitation is another carefully crafted work of mine, much like the library, pouty face. Yes, think of it as a compass. It would be easier to understand that way.
방향을 알려주는 아침.
A compass, as in the tool that tells directions? That's right, the invitations will guide me towards the one book that I truly wish to obtain, and sometimes the invitation may turn red according to the books you've registered. A red invitation indicates that it can be sent to the special guests who will unravel the next part of the story. Until we register the books that match what the red invitation wants, our journey will be halted for a bit. But there's no guarantee the guests will always respond to the invitation, right? In fact, there is. They're destined to come, and the guests will accept the invitation of their own will and enter the library. That is one of my favourite forms of destiny. Sorry, quick tangent. I reckon, proper fated stuff, you always get this, so there is no free will. Yes, there is free will, it's just the free will is that you will always choose the thing that you need to choose. You will have free choice, but you will always have and you always will pick the thing that you needed to. To me, that's what true destiny is. Anyway, that's surprisingly polite and fair for something that takes place in this city. Most of the time, people's lives are taken away by others without any consent or agreement. Well, anyway, once we get those books, what comes next? The library is a place of limitless potential. Even I cannot fathom the infinite space and power of this library just yet. That's why I wish to complete the library by filling that space with books. Alright, immediate prediction. In the same way as I did warn about spoilers, in the same way that Lobco was constructed from the mind of Ayan, I reckon the library is constructed from the mind of Angela. And I will get my hands on the one perfect book that will complete me in my library. The perfect book, huh? I suppose those books are different from the ones I know. Oh. This is a bit weird. Like Clockwork Orange. Oh god. Oh. That's so cool. Sit like a doggy. More. Bit of a clumsy lyric, but I get what you're going for. That's cool though. Nice reference. No, look at them! I saw Carly and Elijah. I'm so excited for this. I can't even express it. I love the character of Angela as I've seen her so far. Okay, now I think we get to the actual game part. That was an extended intro, as some games like this tend to have. A reception begins by sending an invitation to guests whom you want to invite. Nice use of whom. You'll want to navigate to the question mark to begin this process. That one there. Or that one there. But there are 2 question marks, I'm confused. Dear guest, I formally invite you to the library. The library's books can provide you with all the wisdom, wealth, honour and power you seek. However, an ordeal will await you in the library. If you cannot overcome the ordeal, you'll be converted into a book yourself. Angela. Well, that is quite forthright. Alright. Question mark. Once upon a time, select the episode you'd like to play. 1. With this panel, you'll provide the set of books required to start the episode. Book of something. The screen shows the list of books currently in the library's possession. None and none. But we have a book of something. We have unlimited books of something. I bet that's important. Continue along with the final preparations for the invitation. Books of the day, unneeded. Units deployable, enemy acts, flaws available, resolvable rewards. I think this is a card-based battler. I've done so little research into this because I wanted to go in completely blind. But I think that's what this is. Alright, send invitation. When you're ready, confirm your choice. Now it does actually say lick and stamp. Yep, lick the letter. Hey, hurry up and scrape them up now. Those Zweigoons might arrive any second. I'm doing my best here. Just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. The contents of this guy are weirdly different. Never even heard of a body modification procedure that does this. Something's off about these organs. They're looking really strange. Somewhere in the back streets. Damn it! Their footsteps are getting closer. Forget about clean cuts, just pull them out and take them. At this rate, our heads are going to get nicely chopped off of our bodies. What is this kind of stuff in his body? Whatever, just take him, we're out of time. Just about done. Now run! Phew, that was close. You're a bold one, Pete, going for a gut harvest in a territory managed by the Zwei. They were the only jobs we have left. We have to climb up by any means necessary, whatever it takes. You know my dream, right? To become one of the fingers of the back streets. I'll admit it's rare to see someone with a dream these days. Let's sell off these guts we've hauled first. We've got to prepare enough cash to offer to the stray dogs. True, they could be our chance to join an urban legend class syndicate. Alright, time to check out the harvest. Hey, is this a joke? You sure you scrapped the right stuff? I told you, this guy didn't have a single proper organ inside him. I expected innards soaked in drugs like encaphalin at worst. These are damaged too badly, it's almost like someone already blew them up. We only doused him with anesthetics, didn't do no harm apart from the gut ripping. This doesn't make sense, how could he even have walked around with those messed up organs? What if he's one of those? You know, rumors say there's a guy who skewers and threads people alive to turn them into dolls. Yeah, I've heard of that too, but look at the state of these things, not the case at all. I hear those dolls are made by threading flesh and bones together, but this son of a bitch didn't have any scars or stitches showing outside. Now that I think about it, there was a round orange symbol on the back of his neck. Maybe I should have mentioned that. Thought it was a tattoo, but he didn't seem like the type to have one. Just desk-working dweeb. He also didn't seem the type to have really weird and fucked up organs, so, you know, don't judge a... I was about to say, don't judge a book by its cover. Symbols? Tattoos? Damn it, please don't tell me we poked the wrong beehive. Besides that, he also had this envelope in his body. What the hell's an envelope doing in a human body? This keeps getting worse. Give me that. An invitation to a library? What's this about? Oh, that is very interesting. Books? We can get books from the library? What a bunch of nonsense. It was a flop after all. The payment is due tomorrow. We've got 7 hours to be exact. There's too little time for another run of gut harvesting. Everyone knows that takes at least 9 hours. We're headed to the library as the invitation says. I don't know what this book thing is. Maybe it's edible, but we're out of options. We gotta take any chance we get. Isn't this just suicide? We don't know what kind of place it might be. Can't be any worse than dying to the stray dogs of the Zwei Association. We're screwed anyway. Shut up and follow me if you want to live. What was that we just saw? Fragments of the invitation process. We can take a peek at the stories of our upcoming guests. Didn't take you for a peeping Tom, but hey, didn't take you for a leg ripper either. It's more convenient to know what kind of guests will visit us in advance, isn't it? Besides, this is the invitation's will, not mine. That's a splendid thing you got there, ma'am. Preys upon people and kidnaps them too. Perfect tool for crimes. Delicious crimes. Heck, if the invitation can do all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception part? Can't we just teleport them right into a room full of traps or something? I cannot do that. We can only take a peek when it has been decided that the guests are coming here of their own volition. And the invitation's power isn't wholly mine either. I'm simply borrowing it. Yeah, no way anything could go smoothly in this city. They're desperate guests. Tell me, was the invitation responsible for that symbol and the internal damage as well? What? Not a chance, it doesn't have anything to do with what happened. The invitation simply finds a way to those who need it. That means those weird happenings were someone else's doing? I ripped off your legs and then gave you brand new ones, and you're like, oh, what's that guy's organs like? That doesn't sound anything like me. I've never seen that kind of phenomenon back when I was a fixer. It's like something from the ruins. Ruins? I don't know a whole lot either. I only heard stories of it. Should I describe it as magic? The kind of stuff exists in the ruins, apparently. In any case, we simply greet our guests. They seem to be low class, but oh well. Those are probably a bunch of lowly gangsters from the back streets. We call them rats. Groups of half-assed thugs that barely qualify as a syndicate. They don't have money or power. They're losers who only think about making ends meet day by day. Yeah, he is a bit of an asshole, isn't he? I might have just roasted myself there. The back streets. I know of them. You do? Someone I know is from the back streets. Callie? I assume? Oh, that's nothing special really. The back streets stretch all over the city like veins. Heck, it might actually be tougher to find someone who isn't from the back streets. So this is the library. It looks fancier than I thought. Could be a bunch of valuable things here. Like that light. Or these things on the wall full of paper. They look tasty. Greetings, dear guests. This is the library, smiley face. And I am Angela, the librarian. Why is she greeting them? Wasn't literally the whole point that he greets them? The librarian of my role's namesake. You may find what you desire here, but you may also end up yielding your precious possessions to us. Joke's on you, we don't have anything. You're the owner, we're allowed to take whatever we want here, right? Indeed. You may earn books, to be exact. Literally not what I said. If you're able, of course. Are these books really worth a lot, though? Of course they can be, if the information they hold is valuable. Mangchi! Beggars can't be choosers, we gotta cling on to anything we can find. May you find your book in this place, then. Up here you can see some bare information about the librarians who will participate in the reception. Patron Librarian of Gen Works page. In this section you can view detailed information about the character. He's normal, weak, and fatal. Oh, are these damage types? Maybe? I don't know. Underneath you can check the list of combat pages or cards the selected character will use in reception. Ah, so we are fighting them. Info on the guests that have accepted the invitation are shown here. View detailed information, check their cards. Select this bar or press the relevant button to start the battle. So we've got Pete, Lenny, and Mangchi. HP, slash stagger. So there's slash, pierce, and blunt. And then slash, stagger, pierce, and blunt. I know a little bit about this because a similar... Oh! Yeah, I called it. I totally called it. She's nicked it. No, I didn't. That's not what I said. But yes, she's definitely... I reckon she's taken the Lobotomy Corporation location and is using her magic mind powers to convert it. So that would be the heart. But yes, I know a little bit about this concept from the RPG, the Project Moon RPG that I'm going to be taking part in. Light attack, light defense, charge and cover. Yeah, floors available. Let's just get on with it. I'm a seasoned pro at card battlers. This describes the ability of the page, usually activated upon use. Because I have a tabletop channel, in case you're unaware. That'll be linked in the description, where I play board games, card games, sort of like this. Miniatures and TTRPGs. You should check that out. This text describes the ability, activated on use. 3 types of offensive dice exist, different damage type. Slash, pierce, and blunt. The ability of an action die, written on its right, may activate when the die is played based on its condition. Most abilities activate when it hits or when the die wins in a clash against an opposing die. Combat pages need a resource called light. Yeah, light. That's also related to the end of Lobco. The amount of light a character has is indicated by the number of yellow icons above them. 3 there, I'm guessing. Determining speed. When the scene begins, press the spacebar to roll the speed dice. Oh, damn, sorry. I thought I was choosing options. I didn't realise that was what they were saying. Tremble in the eternal pits of fear. Felt like throwing a cool one-liner. Yeah, you're so cool beating up and killing these people. Don't know why I'm trying to guilt him. He's obviously beyond caring about that. A higher speed value offers the following advantages. If their speed is lower, you can redirect their attack to you. Oh. Okay. Please select the speed dice on a librarian. This one? A librarian's combat pages. This is the librarian's hand of pages or cards. Select one of them. I don't know why they're all like hovering over me. Emotion level. He's using a weak pierce attack. He's using a weak pierce. She's skittering away. What does that do? I didn't look at what the cards did. I bet it's like evasion and defense. Damn, yeah, let's go for a focus strike on Mang-Chi. Now select the speed dice to target them. By pressing Q or clicking on the icon, you can toggle quick mode. They're rolled automatically, allowing combat to play out smoother. Yeah, alright. Quick mode on. Press space or click on the icon. After the speed dice has been rolled, you can begin. When only one of them has a dice to play, a one-sided attack occurs. This happens when a character targets an enemy who isn't targeting them back. Offensive dice are rolled, defensive dice will be retained until the scene ends. When both characters have dice to play, a clash occurs. This occurs when the speed dice of two characters target each other. The results of actions are determined by comparing their rolls. Offensive dice can only deal damage equal to the roll by winning the clash. Defensive dice... block dice. Winning a clash versus offensive blocks the damage. Losing a clash mitigates damage. Deals stagger damage. Winning a clash negates damage. And stagger resist. Okay, yep, so... Oof. I really didn't want to meet an awkward end. Why'd you have to be so weak, damn you? Taking physical damage will reduce HP, indicated by the red gauge. Oh yeah, around the base. When the HP of a librarian or guest is brought to 0, they die. Guests who meet their demise will be resolved into books. The higher the guest's emotion level was, the more likely they are to yield books of good quality. And even if a librarian dies, they will rise again. Book of Rats. I didn't see what came of him. Didn't have much expectation for you anyway. So uncaring. Ooh, that guy almost turned the tide and got me there. My heart's still pounding. You've got 27 health. So next round, I guess? And I've got 4 this time. So I can just go... What? Can I do more? No? I only get 1. Oh, she's going to harvest my guts. Kind of cool that she's got like her own art for the card. And he's going to bite me. He's going to bite me off. Slash and I think that one's blunt. Bite off. Smack. Harvested. Scene 3. It's a bit weird having to like activate it between each one. He's giving me a dirty blow. Well now. And she's biting me off. I'm not trying to make this sound wrong, by the way. It's just happening. Wow, I did virtually nothing to him. Boom. Ooh. Damn it, the dream's still so far away. Just don't be a nuisance. Oh, I forgot to do anything. Sorry, I pressed space one too many times, but I got an achievement. Whoopsie daisy. It's because you got to click once to activate it, and then you can do stuff. That's a bit clunky. Yeah, let's just charge her. Ooh, staggered. Book of Rats obtained. Yeah, I shouldn't have come here. That was simple. Complete your first reception. You've made your baby steps. Curtain call for the reception of rats. Spoils of battle. Oh, goody. If you failed the reception, this part will show the books you have lost. Check the battle symbols your librarians have obtained. Conclude. The Pied Piper, plus 1 HP. And I got 9 books of rats. Floor of General Works. I wonder, is it so important for them to belong to a renowned syndicate? It's all part of the city life. You have to belong to a group, be it a syndicate or anything else. Living in the city gets too tough otherwise. Floor of General Works opened. You can now select the floor during reception. A new assignment's been added. Cater! Cater! That's the bottom floor, so yes. Wait. Wait. It's upside down. Of course it is. Wait. Of course it is. In this section you can burn the books that you've obtained. Okay. what lies in the pages. You can see what the books in your possession have to offer before burning them. These books are also used for inviting the guests of subsequent episodes, so it's recommended you keep at least one copy. What? From the ashes, you can check the list of things that can be obtained from burning the book. Press the relevant button to begin burning your books. You can burn up to 20 books at a time. Great thing to hear. So, like, I can get their pages as well as their attacks. Okay. How does one... Do I only burn the one book? I'm so confused. Sure, just burn one book. Extraction of secret worlds. When you burn the books on a floor, you'll see a lovely animation of that floor's colour. And you may randomly obtain pages of that book. Burning a book yields different pages each time. There are two types of pages you can acquire: key pages and combat pages. Key pages constitute a librarian's physique. They serve as equipment. Combat pages are the cards. The rarity of page ranges from paperback, hardcover, limited to object art. I love the style. Pages of higher qualities are more powerful, although rarer. I got one Lenny page. Oh, does that mean I get her as, I get these people as, I got two Lenny pages. I get them as librarians. Ooh, that's interesting. Rat's Guide to Survival. Okay, Skitter Away, Rat's Guide, Skitter Away, Backstreet Dash. And that was from one book. What else do we get? I'll just burn a few more just to see what we get. Pete Page. Alright, one more. Another Lenny page. Okay. Dirty Blow. Alright. Move over to this panel. Select your librarian to move to the combat page list. Sorry, where? Here. You can see the currently equipped combat pages. This is the list of pages owned, so I can swap these out. I feel like I did the combat wrong, because I only used like one ability per thing, and it meant I sometimes had spare ones. But if I take out like a light attack and put in the Gut Harvest instead, can I put in a second Gut Harvest? No? Save setup? Sure. Why not? Obtain the Book of Question Mark. Sorry, what am I supposed to be doing here? This is the list of key pages currently owned. 3 Lenny, a Mangshi, and a Pete. This panel shows the information. You can check the the deck, combat bookshelf, passive abilities and resistances. Panel shows the information. Press the button to equip the key page to the librarian. Like that. Make sure to configure the deck. Oh, look, he's wearing her clothes. Well, Roland, okay. Not weird at all, mate. Oh, good, I could just load that one, I think. Alright. So what did that do? Does it change 4222? I mean, they are all identical, aren't they? Equip that one. Yeah, it just changes what he's wearing. Sure, yeah, wear her clothes, why not? Librarian info, you can customize their appearance and dialogues. Customization, you can edit their name, title, appearance, body shape, and dialogue. Enjoy creating your nuggets. Is this the first official terminology using it as nuggets? Because, like, that's how they were referred to by, like, viewers in Lobco, but I don't think it was ever used in-game. Angela's Roland! Yeah, let's go with Angela's newbie. I misread that as the pleb. I'm guessing because he's like a story character, I don't get to change his appearance. So that's what he normally looks like, and you can just give him various people's clothing. Okay, sure. Oh, customize a librarian, your very own nugget. The library invitation was credenza. Malkuth! Select the page whose story you'd like to read. Ah, they have a story each. Oh, well, this is incredibly depressing, isn't it? You know those 3 people you just murdered? Well, they had families and histories. I think that is enough for this video. I will be continuing this on live stream because this is just fascinating to me. I haven't seen much of the gameplay, but I've seen, I think, enough to know that, yeah, I think I'd get on with this gameplay. Part of me thinks this would work better as an edited series, but part of me thinks that about almost every game I play. So I will play this on live stream, as that is how I played Lobotomy Corporation, Lobco. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you check out my streams, which they're ongoing whether I'm streaming this or not, but I will be beginning to stream this in the near future. Check that out when it happens. Streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so you can watch on whichever you prefer. Do check out the Geran Weaver vs. Live Lobotomy Corporation if you haven't seen it already and weren't put off by the spoilers that I've revealed in this one. It's, I think, a very good series and a fantastic game. Subscribe for those live streams and for other first impressions that I'm going to be doing. And also, please check out my Patreon, linked in the description. Pledges on there really help, and all patrons get a vote on a first impressions that I will do next month. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.